First question is, which of the following natural satellite is an example of ocean moon in the solar system? So, first one is Europa. Europa is the natural satellite of Jupiter. Okay. And yes, this is example of ocean moon. Second one is Enceladus, and this is the natural satellite of Saturn. And yes, this is also ocean moon. And third one is Titan. Titan is also natural satellite of Saturn, and it is an example of ocean moon. So all of these are the right answer here. Do you know that what is ocean moon? Actually a satellite which have subsurface ocean of liquid water, that is known as ocean moon. Okay. After Europa, Enceladus and Titan, there are 3 more satellites which are also known as ocean moons. Let me tell you the name of these sites. That is Ganymede, Ganymede, and that is Callisto, and other one is Mimas, and yes, these 3 are okay. And these 2 belongs to Jupiter again. Okay. And last one, Mimas, is from the Saturn. Okay. They all 6 are ocean moon, example of ocean moon actually. Okay. So all of these are the right answer here. Next question is, Saturn is the second largest planet in our solar system. Okay. It is a gas giant with an average radius of about 9 times of Earth. The atmosphere of Saturn is mainly composed of, composed of hydrogen and helium. Option C is right answer here. Okay. Next is, which of the following countries is called Land of Midnight Sun? Land of Midnight Sun is the Norway. Option D is right answer here. Sweden is known as Land of Svea. Okay. Actually, historical tribe of Sweden, that is Svea. On the name of Svea people, the Sweden title name is Land of Svea. Option B, Antarctica. Antarctica is also known as the White Continent. Okay. And do you know why it is known as White Continent? Because of vast ice everywhere. Antarctica is known as the White Continent. Okay. The White Continent. And third one is Switzerland. Switzerland is known as Playground of Europe. Playground of Europe. Okay. So for midnight sun, right answer is Norway. Option D is right answer here. Next is, this was a NASA space mission launched in 2006. It became the first spacecraft to provide the close-up image of Pluto and its moon in 2015. It also became the first spacecraft to explore the second Kuiper belt object, that is Arakoth, in 2009. Which mission are we talking about? Yes, we are talking about New Horizons missions. Option B is right answer here. If I am talking about Apollo 17 mission, actually it is hosted first scientist astronaut to land on moon, that is Harrison Schmitt. It is final mission of Apollo program. Okay, Apollo 17 was the final mission of Apollo program, and the first scientist who landed on the moon, that is Harrison Schmitt. Okay, so third one is the Expedition 18. Actually that is the 18th permanent cruise of International Space Station. Okay, that is ISS. And PharmaSat, that is a nano satellite developed by NASA, that is PharmaSat. nano satellite. Okay, developed by NASA. You know now what is NASA? NASA is the space research organization of America, US. Okay, right answer here is option B. Next is constellation are a group of stars that form a particular shape in the sky. Each of them has been given a specific name. Which organization is responsible for naming constellation? Yes, do you know that? This is the International Astronomical Union, okay, who gave the name to constellation. If I am talking about first Federation of Astronomical Society, that is UK based organization which was developed in 1974. If I am talking about NASA, we all know that NASA is the Space Research Center of US, that is developed in the 1958. And ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, okay, that was developed in 1969. And first director of the who founded ISRO, if I am talking about, that is Vikram Sarabhai. Okay, that's why Vikram Sarabhai is also known as father of Indian space program. Okay, because he founded ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization. But here right answer for our question is the International Astronomical Union. Option C is right answer here. Next is, who among the following hold a world record for the most spacewalk, 16 EVAs, and to spend more than 82 hours outside in space? Yes, that is Anatoly Solovey. Option C is the right answer here. Option A, Alexei Leonov, that is a Russian scientist. Okay, he is the first man to walk in space. Okay, who walked in space in 1965. He is first man. And option B, Edward Higgins White. Actually, Edward White was the first astronaut to walk in space, that from US. Okay, first US astronaut who walk in space. But if I'm talking about first astronaut who walk in space, then it is Alexei Leonov in 1965. But if I'm talking about the first US astronaut who walk in space, then we take the name of Edward Higgins White. Option B. Okay, and here D is John Glenn. John Glenn, actually he is first American astronaut in orbit. He orbited the Earth 3 times in his Mercury spacecraft, that is Friendship 7, name of spacecraft, Friendship 7. Okay, he was the first American astronaut who orbited the Earth, John Glenn. But here we are talking about the person who hold the record for most spacewalks, that is Anatoly Solovey. Option C is right answer here. Next is, a space probe is a robotic spacecraft that leave Earth's orbit and explore space. Which among the following was the first space probe to maintain orbit around another planet? That is Mariner 9. Option C is right answer here. Okay, if I am talking about Mariner 10, option A, it is the first spacecraft that is fly by multiple planets. Okay, it is fly by Mars and Venus, but did not enter in the orbit of their planet. But yes, it was flyby for Mars and Venus both. So for multiple planet, it was flyby. That was the first aircraft, Mariner 10. Mars 3, it is launched before Mariner 9. Okay, before Mariner 9, Mars 3 was launched but did not achieve stable orbit around the planet. That's why it was failed. And Sojourner, option D, Sojourner, actually it is a part of Pathfinder mission. Okay, it is a part of Pathfinder mission but did not enter in the orbit of planet. Who entered in the orbit of planet? Only Mariner 9. Option C is right answer here. Next is, a German philosopher gave nebular hypothesis in which the philosopher said that the solar system developed out of an interstellar cloud of dust and gas called nebula. Who was he? Yes, who was he? He was option C, Immanuel Kant. Option C is right answer here. I am talking about A. Owen Chamberlain. He is an American physicist. Okay. In 1959, he won Nobel Prize for what? For discovering antiproton. Okay. What he discovered? He discovered antiproton. In 1959, he won the Nobel Prize. Okay. If I am talking about B, Karl Ritter, that is a German geographer, one of the two principal founder of modern geography. Okay, Karl Ritter. D, Harlow Jeffrey. Actually, it is a British geophysicist. His book Theory of Probability that play an important role in mathematics. We all know that. Okay, but in very first written this book by Harlow Jeffrey, that is Theory of Probability. Okay, but for nebular hypothesis, right answer is option C. Question 9 is, the solid core structure of a comet is known as the nucleus. The nucleus of comet is composed of an amalgamation of rock, dust, water, ice and many frozen gases. Which of the following gases is the nucleus of a comet composed of? That is, these gases are carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, methane and ammonia. Okay, they are composed of amalgamation. Okay, option D is right answer here. Next is, stars are enormous sphere of ignited gas that light the cosmos. They come in many different type of sizes. Which among the following is not a known type of star? Yes, that is green dwarf, which is not known type of star. If I am talking about white dwarf, actually it is a stellar core left behind after a dying star has exhausted its nuclear fuel and expelled its outer layer to form of a planet's nebula. Okay, that is white dwarf. Okay, if I am talking about red giant, it is a luminous giant star of a low or intermediate mass in a late phase of stellar evolution. Okay, that is red giant. If I am talking about red dwarf, it is the smallest kind of star on the main sequence. They are low luminous so that they cannot be easily observed. They are known as red dwarf. Okay, but not any kind of star or not in luminous star, that is green dwarf. Option C is right answer here. Next is, the most popular argument regarding the origin of universe is the Big Bang theory or expanding universe hypothesis theory. Who proposed this theory for origin of universe after Georges Lemaitre? After Georges Lemaitre, who proposed this theory? This theory is proposed by Edwin Hubble. Option A is right answer here. Okay, and I'm talking about James Jeans. He given tidal theory. Okay, tidal hypothesis. This hypothesis is about the solar system actually. Okay, from where solar system starts. Primitive start of the solar system is sun. So this theory given by the James Jeans, that is known as tidal hypothesis. If I am talking about Carl Wieskar, option C, then he gave the nebular hypothesis, that is nebular hypothesis. Okay, nebular hypothesis is the solar system for nuclear binding energy. This theory is about the solar system of nuclear binding energy. Okay, tidal theory is about the solar system, how it start, which is first planet, from which planet start, primitive start is the sun. But nebular theory told us about the nuclear binding energy between these solar system or planets. Okay, so right answer for Big Bang theory, option A is right answer here. Next is, LRO is a robotic spacecraft that is orbiting the moon. It is taking pictures and gathering information about the moon surface. What does LRO stand for? That is stand for Lunar reconnaissance orbiter. Option is right answer here. Next is, it is the largest explosion of star that take place in space. It is difficult to see in our Milky Way galaxy due to dust which block our view. It was last discovered by John Chpter in 1604. What are we talking about? Yes, what are we talking about? We are talking about supernova. Option B is right answer here. If I am talking about a black hole, do you know what is black hole? It is a region in space where an immense amount of matter is compressed into an incredibly small volume, creating a gravitational pull so that not even a light can escape from this hole. Okay, that's why it is totally black, known as black hole. Third one is star explosion. Actually, that is the collapse of star. Okay, supernova is also a star explosion. Okay, so it is collapse of star, but supernova nova is the you can say largest explosion of the stars. Okay, so option B is right answer here. Next is, which of the following statement is correct about Saturn? Let's see. A, it is the second largest and fifth planet from the sun in the universe. This is right, that it's second largest planet, but this is not fifth. It is sixth planet from the sun. Okay, fifth one is Jupiter. Fifth कौन सा है? That is Jupiter. Okay, fifth planet from sun, and you know that Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system, and second largest is Saturn. Okay. B, it is a giant planet made mostly of methane and hydrogen gas. Hydrogen is right, but methane is wrong. Helium and hydrogen gas it is made up of. Okay, so this statement is also wrong. Third one, it has second largest moon in the universe called Titan. This is absolutely right. Titan is the second largest moon in the universe, but largest moon of Saturn. Okay, that Titan is the largest moon of Saturn and second largest moon in the universe. Okay, this is right statement. D, NASA Pioneer 11, a Saturn mission, provided its first close look in 1989. No, its close look was in the 1979, not in 89. So only correct statement is option C. Next question is, the meteor crater is a huge hole in the middle of the desert outside Flagstaff, Arizona. Who among the following first suggested that it was produced by a meteorite impact? That was suggested by Daniel Beringer. Option A is right answer here. Okay. Option B, Albert E. Foote. Actually, he is a mineralist. Okay, mineralist. Or you can say that he is a mineral collector. Okay, or he is a chemist also, he was physicist also, mineralist also, and after becoming mineralist he was a mineral collector. Okay, option C, Grovekar Gilbert. He is a geomorphologist. Actually, he developed the concept of dynamic equilibrium. Which concept? Dynamic equilibrium. Okay, of landforms. He developed this concept. This is famous for. Okay, option D, Eugene M. Shoemaker. He is the person who found the field of astrology actually. Okay, Eugene M. Shoemaker. But right answer for our question is option A only. Next is, a galaxy contains a large number of stars and spread over vast distance. Which gases are responsible for the formation of galaxies in the universe? Yes, which gases are responsible? That is hydrogen gas. Option B is right answer here. Next is, the moon is the only natural satellite of the earth. Who suggested that the earth and the moon were once a single body, but later it spun from Earth because of centrifugal force. Yes, this theory is given by Sir George Darwin. Option A is right answer here. Option B, Edwin Hubble. Actually, Edwin Hubble said, galaxies are receding from the Earth at the speed proportional to their distance, proving the universe is expanding the hot static. That theory is given by Edwin Hubble. If I am talking about William Herschel, actually this person has been discovered planet Uranus. Okay, discovered by William Herschel. If I am talking about D. Edmund Halley, actually Edmund Halley is the person who analyzed orbit of comets. Okay, he analyzed the orbit of comets. Right answer for our question is option A, Sir George Darwin. Next is, which among the following spacecraft became the first to enter the upper atmosphere of the Sun in 2021? Yes, that was Parker Solar Probe. Option B is right answer here. Okay, Aditya L1 is the also spacecraft that by ISRO from India, Aditya L1. Okay, and solar orbit is actually it is a aircraft for studying Sun, but like Aditya L1 it does not enter in the atmosphere of the Sun. Okay, but it is the spacecraft for studying the Sun. If I am talking Hinokode, that is Japanese aircraft, actually Japanese observatory for the Sun, but it is also not designed for entering the atmosphere of the Sun. Okay, there is only spacecraft which is designed for the entering in the atmosphere of Sun, that is Aditya L1 and Parker Solar Probe, and that is from NASA. This program is from NASA and this is from the ISRO India. Okay, but right answer for 2021, that is Parker Solar Probe, NASA. Option B is right answer here. For Aditya L1, that is for 2025. Okay, so next is the area in which a planet is at the right distance from a star and is having ideal temperature is known as, yes, that is known as both A and B, Goldilocks zone and habitable zone. Okay, actually these two names of same concept, the temperature here, not too cold, not too hot. Okay, so both A and B are the right answer here. If I am talking about living zone, this is an area around a star where conditions are suitable for life, that is known as living zone. Okay, but Goldilocks zone and habitable zone is the two name of same concept. Okay, that is the not too hot, not too cold, and that is the right distance from the star and having ideal temperature. Okay, but this is not for living. Okay, but for living area, this is living zone. So option D is right answer here. Next is the large dark patches on the moon surface are known as, yes, these are known as Maria or sea, as it is filled with lava. Option D is right answer here. Okay, next is, which of the following statements are incorrect about the Milky Way? Let's check. One is, it is a concentric type of galaxy. No, this is wrong. First statement is wrong. That is actually Barrett's spiral galaxy. This is like this. If you can see that is this type of spiral galaxy it is. Okay, not concentric. This is wrong statement. Milky Way is made up of some percentage of dust and gas. This is right. The center of the galaxy has a supermassive black hole called Sagittarius A star. This is also right. So only first statement is wrong. A1 only is the right answer or incorrect statement. Next, select the incorrect match. Yes, first one, largest dwarf planet in our solar system is Pluto. Absolutely Right. This is largest dwarf planet. If largest moon of Neptune, Triton, this is also right. Largest moon of Pluto, Charon, this is also right. Largest moon in solar system is Europa. No, this is actually the smallest moon of Jupiter. Jupiter has 4 moons and 4th moon is Europa, which is the smallest moon of Jupiter, and the largest moon of the solar system is Ganymede. Okay, so this is wrong here. Okay, that is Ganymede is the moon of Jupiter also. Europa is also moon of Jupiter, but this is the smallest moon of Jupiter and Ganymede is the largest moon of Jupiter. Okay, so incorrect match is option D. Question 23. Unscramble the given letter to find the name of the planet which has the highest percentage of methane gas in our solar system. So let's unscramble first. First one is Saturn. Second one is Uranus. Third one is Neptune. And fourth one is Jupiter. Okay. So our question is find the name of the planet which has the highest percentage of methane gas. Yes, which planet has highest percentage of methane gas? That is Uranus. Actually, Uranus is made up of hydrogen and helium gas. But in all these 4, Uranus has the highest percentage of methane also. Okay. So B is the right answer here. Okay. So option B is right answer here. Next question is this planet has 4 largest moon: Ganymede, Callisto, Europa, and Io. These moons are known as Galilean satellites. Very important question. What is the Galilean satellites? These are the Galilean satellites and these are the moon of Jupiter actually. Okay. 4 moon of the Jupiter. Ganymede is the largest moon of the solar system also and the Jupiter also. Okay. Option C is the right answer here. Io moon is the most volcanically active moon in our solar system. Okay, this is the most volcanically active moon in the solar system. What is the name of the planet in the above paragraph? That is Jupiter. I already told you. Option C is the right answer here. Next is identify the Cassiopeia constellation in the given picture. That is option B. W shape or M shape Cassiopeia is the constellation. Okay, first one is the Orion constellation and this one is Taurus and this one is the Sagittarius. Okay, but right answer here is the option B only. So kids, here we learn about the chapter universe. Repeat this video, learn all the questions and their option also. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel KVS Coach. Don't forget to press bell icon to get notification for each new video. Thank you.